When we last left you lot, you guys got the basically heavy metal dwarves to join your cause and send some aid. And you're now going to see if a dragon living out in the wilderness that hasn't been in her most of right minds for a while now will aid you.
Wait, what are we doing back over here?
You guys traveled since you were gone.
Oh, yeah. I've just been, like, asleep or something. So, what have I, any one of my good buddies out there want to tell me what the hell I've missed?
You guys returned. You helped free some of Critmir's allies from the Duranthian Empire, literally from the heart of their empire, which they're totally not angry about and want you guys dead more.
Have we saved Zeresh?
Yes. He died, but he lived.
Did someone say my name?
I'm not even going to ask. That he's a terrible assassin to begin with.
I mean, he's a great assassin. He took out 2 of the binders, so...
Who's an assassin? I'm not an assassin.
But he is not an assassin anymore. That is, in fact, true.
What? Wow. You just stealing stuff now? Is that it?
No, one of the things, while God's allowing happen, if you're really dissatisfied with your class, just let me know. Just don't do this, like, every single session.
I don't like my class.
But basically, you can do a full swap over to a different class.
Oh. No, I like it. I've been working on this. I like it.
With Zeresh, it was more of he literally died and came back, and I felt like it was a good time to do a character change.
Oh. Like a come to Jesus moment. Changes his life.
Yeah, realizes that maybe he's been living a life of crime and wants maybe to help nature a little bit more.
Yep.
Okay. Where's the ship? I was afraid you were going to say that. Did we bring any of the vodka?
The ship is in the water.
I would say that you could probably drink some of the vodka.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm a big-ass dragonborn.
And on the first night out, after leaving the Morrow Citadel, Dresh, for some reason, feels the need to take first watch. And whilst you all slumber, as you look out into the night sky, you see flashes of some sort of odd creature. And then next to you, settling down with his musical instrument, is the god of spring and summer.
Whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing here? This isn't where you're from.
It isn't, but it's where our followers have gone to.
Oh, I see.
Though I suggest you hike a little bit. My wife wanted to see you.
Okay.
And as Dresh walks from the camp, as the god of spring and summer keeps watch for him, Dresh feels himself changing, and that night is kind of a blur to you. But you've lost a lot of your knowledge, well, basically all your knowledge of all your secret techniques for assassination and the like. And you know how to change now. The beast in the wilderness are part of you. And that's how I am framing Dresh becoming a full druid.
Yeah, near death experience plus, communing with gods. Sounds great to me.
Plus, you get this. I can just put it on your character sheet if you'd prefer me to.
Well, I mean, I can do that too. I've gotten quick at this. Assuming I can get back to my keyboard here, let me mute myself on move all this.
Hmm. Otherwise, the next few days pass uneventfully as you go to where Shanks directs you. And outside the tunnel stands a very well-dressed kobold.
Really?
Greetings. Might we be in the correct place?
He looks at you, slightly concerned, looks at Shanks, stares down Shanks to see if, like, it's the whole, like, just eye contact conversation of, like, hold up your hand, yes, if you need help, blink twice for your under duress. When no such thing as the kobold says, yes?
Oh, good. Because the desert was getting tiresome for a few days' travel.
I'd assume you'd want inside, then. Very well. Don't steal anything.
Okay, I gotta ask. What's with the kobold?
It's just basically, if a dragon gets strong enough, they kind of just spawn from just their presence, and so typically they end up serving said dragon.
Oh. That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
So, what kind of dragon are we meeting this time?
You see red scales on this kobold.
Yeah. I don't like this. But
No,
alrighty, let's
It's
go
okay.
in.
It's just melody, right?
Yes. Don't steal anything. I'll prep something. We don't usually get visitors. As you walk through what probably at some point was a grand entrance hall to like some very ornate lair that's supposed to be imposing, it's all in disrepair. You see a few kobolds here and there just trying to maintain the place. You see one go up ahead to let your hostess know that you guys are showing up. You're eventually brought into this main grand room that has a bunch of broken windows. You think to yourself, why was there even windows when this is underground? But probably to try to look fancy.
I mend one of the windows just on a fancy. Assuming it's not very broken.
It's very broken.
I mend one crack at no longer than 1 foot.
And Melody greets you in her human form. She is very obviously disheveled. She's also very obviously not fully there. She seems to be talking to Shanks about things that, as if they were happening now, but judging from Shanks' reaction, those are things that happened years and years ago.
Who's Shanks?
Shanks was a half-orc you met in the first town, part of an old adventuring group, and he managed to survive the town being swarmed by undead, albeit at the loss of his arm.
Hey, What happened to my business partner?
Your changeling friend was left back at the ship in town.
Okay.
Part of the war effort, essentially.
Alright. I just want to make sure we didn't kill him off yet.
Oh no, he's been helping out.
Wait, Shanks is
Surprisingly,
missing an arm?
Yep, Shanks has been missing an arm.
He might not be now.
Do you cast Regenerate or something on him?
Let me double check that I actually can, but I'm thinking about it. What level spell is that?
To Jerez?
I don't know.
Am I? Okay, so it's me, Zeresh, Dragonborns. How many other Dragonborns have we got?
Me.
And Kritmir and Taco is with you as well.
Okay, I don't
Did
see
I
that.
get my knee?
I like Taco.
I am controlling Taco, essentially.
Oh,
I look up to Taco as one of my mentors, and then the little paladin friends on my shoulder. I am learning.
which one are you? I've been asleep for a while. Give me credit.
I am the 9-foot-tall Goliath with a great sword that is taller than you, my friend.
He's a little hard to miss.
Yeah.
He has learned how to stand so completely still he's been invisible.
I don't know. I find that highly entertaining.
My movements are so slow, they're nigh imperceptible.
Okay. That's nice, but you know, I don't remember who you are.
At that point,
Kawana.
you feel a pulse of your deity's magic as out from Taco, as he equally looks surprised at this, a musical instrument shows up and starts playing.
What?
Backs away slow.
Oh, good. I could use a bit of music. It's been a while.
And then, in a similar scene to anyone who's seen Anastasia, and the song, and that
I want
whole
to
sequence,
stealth.
with one, sure, roll stealth. And Once Upon a December,
I'm scared.
a similar thing happens with Taco and Melody, where as the magic fills the room, you kind of realize this place was once a grand hall for like dancing and entertaining the various people that would greet Melody in her glorious prime before everything kind of fell apart. You see actually echoes of these people. And she looks a bit better. As you see Taco and her actually starting to, via her own magic, start waltzing into the air. You are sneaky.
Hey, Crib, are you Crib? Crib? Huh, where'd he go?
And would everyone be kind enough to make me a perception check?
Yes.
I'm not as good as I used to be, though.
It's okay. I'm not scared. Maybe a little. +1.
We have large stones.
Oh.
Kaya is the only one who notices this and can cry out to Taco in time. As basically you notice a ripple of air as basically a person essentially decloaks as they are basically pulling a shot, seemingly aiming at Melody.
Duck!
This actually allows Taco to make a reflex save and kind of decide the outcome to this. Well, dexterity save.
I was going to say, I knew what you meant. Wrong edition, though.
Wrong edition. And I need to check.
As a reaction, can I ready my acid burn?
Yes. I would say you got high enough that basically you notice that and they pull basically a predator and
Oops. Oh no, I did the right thing. Never mind.
I need to check something on Paladin real quick.
No.
Do.
Oh, my breath's acid too. Okay. I never use it though.
Yeah, okay. They add their charisma modifiers after 6th level, so this is actually with a +3. So that would be a 14. Which is barely enough in this situation for him to decide. You see Taco spin away Melody as the bullet hits him. And it looks like a regular bullet. And then you see a look of surprise on his face as the bullet just kind of almost phases through him.
What?
Yep.
That's
the
not
reason.
normal.
Yeah, it's the reason why he spun her out of the way, because it looked like a regular bullet.
What?
Huh? Okay, well, he's probably not dead at our level, but huh?
As he turns to you, let me see. As Taco looks at you in surprise and shock, as he doesn't feel good, Mr. Stark, and literally disintegrates.
Oh, wait. So we've killed off a NPC essentially, right?
No, that's not an NPC.
Taco was not an NPC.
That was
Shit.
Alex's character. I was going based off of how his character is.
Are you looking at his HP before level 10? Or is that just what the bullet does?
It's a special bullet.
Because I was going to say my HP is 83 and I am not a paladin.
Yeah.
Is
Before
there
we begin
anything
combat,
left?
he literally disintegrates.
Is there a pile left?
Wow, Zeresh really wants to
Do
save
you
his
have
buddy.
a true resurrection or a wish spell?
No, I'm asking. So there's no piece left, is what I'm asking about. It's just straight
Meaning-
up dust.
It's straight up dust.
Okay, then no, I don't have anything that'll do that.
Yeah.
Anyone can make me an Arcana check before we begin combat, because I assume you're going to want to deal with this guy who basically just dusted your paladin.
Arcana. Yeah. Oh, hey, that's a nice Arcana score, but much better roll. Actually,
Wow.
2 by 1.
I actually did pretty good for having only one.
I did almost as good because I had extra aid.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm feeling pretty confident.
Kriv, you would assume that it wasn't so much that he cast something as basically this bullet was specially prepped with something attached to it, most likely a spell of some sort.
Wow.
You know also that typically most people don't have the power to do anything besides like low level magic to basically engrave onto stuff like this.
Okay.
In your head, you're like, that was a high level spell.
In
Someone
reality,
really wanted this really wanted Melody dead.
And
That's
in
a level 10
reality,
spell.
I'm shitting
And they
my
only go to
pants.
9.
And in the meantime, can I spit acid at this guy's eye?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how
Let-
far am... Oh, I'm stealth. That's cool. I could be right up against
he doesn't see you.
it. Nobody should see
Unless you
me.
gasped loudly and revealed yourself.
Hey, there was a reason I called stealth when I did, alright?
Yeah.
Roll your damage for your
He
breath
just thought it
weapon.
was going to
I'll
be the
roll
dragon that was the threat.
his
No,
dex at disadvantage because he's not expecting you to have
my
noticed him.
bow.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, my bow.
Yeah,
There's
but
a reason.
The perceived threat was the dragon, is what I'm saying, though.
Oh, yeah.
And your
But my
breath weapon
bow started
is,
insulting me. Where's my breath weapon?
Hang on, I'm still clunking around trying to figure this out.
I was just wondering.
It should be
Black Dragon
3d6.
Board, is it a line or it's a line, right?
I'm a different dragon. So I
Acid
can't tell.
is
5 by
should
30
be a
foot line.
cone.
It
5 by 30
depends.
foot line.
Yeah, it depends on the dragonborn color.
I'm black.
Yeah.
I'm black.
Back in black.
They just call me Tolkien. I'm black.
Okay, this is.
I'll have
Says
to check
exhale
mine.
in a 5 by 30 line.
Oh, yeah.
Dex
30.
DC 14, half damage on success for 2d6 acid damage. Hang on. Yeah,
It should,
2d6.
2d6 until the next level.
But I also have an improved crit, so how do I roll this?
You don't get crits on this. They save, so there's no way to crit.
Yeah. Just roll the damage and then I'll roll his save because I'm still setting up the map real quick.
I'm trying to look for my.
If you just copy the feature over, it doesn't tell you what kind of. What color are you?
He is blue, I thought.
Yeah,
you get
blue.
a
I
30-foot
should be
line of
ice.
lightning as a blue dragonborn.
Oh, lightning, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not seeing it on my.
It's just called breath weapon,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't tell you the size of it on there. You have to look it up.
I know that. What I'm saying is I'm not seeing my breath weapon.
Under your features, it's not. Unless you added it in as an attack, it's not an attack.
Please, come on. We all know that I ain't got the skills for that.
Let's make sure. Copper. Mine's also a 30-foot line.
Yeah, I've got my longbow and my hunter's mark. I thought I had swords. I guess not. Hold on a second. None of this seems right for some reason. Yeah.
DC equals 8 plus con modifier plus proficiency bonus. So. Mine's 14 now, not 13.
He manages to. Oh no, he's actually at disadvantage because he wasn't expecting you to notice him. Does a 17 beat the DC for your breath weapon?
So your DC is 12 plus your con modifier.
Okay, this is to me or to Kawal?
Both of you.
Both of them.
I thought Kaya was the only one who.
Yeah, I'm still trying
Yeah,
to find
I'm just letting you know that it's 12 plus con at this level.
Yes, 14.
All right, so he saves barely and takes half poison. But he
Okay,
does look really surprised.
Then
Okay, I'm gonna just growl.
And now it's initiative.
Wow, that token is out of date.
Yeah. Apologies. I was trying to find a more in-date one?
No, just the health counter was out of date. That's the only thing I had on it. Like 2 levels ago or something.
Yeah, mine's out of date. But it's okay, I know what I have for health.
Oh yeah, you updated your health?
Yeah, how do I update it to my marker?
You click on it and then there's the cog or gear, and then it's bar 3 is your hit point bar. Or rather, bar 3 is your red one. If you want to use a different one for your hit points, that's fine.
Where it is.
Still don't know why they want green to be your hit point bar.
Anyway. Back to trying to find my breath weapon.
Whoa, what's going on? I'm lost.
Taco got disintegrated, a la Avenger style.
I'm like standing, like I have my sword out. I'm like,
Assassin,
go
Chris.
first.
Assassin.
Which one's the assassin? Okay, because I don't see any nameplates other than Critmere.
The guy I just spat at.
I'll put a little.
Alright, how do I do this?
And it is dressed up first.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. See, I have 30 feet of movement in this form. Let's see what forms I could have more than 30 feet in.
Oh, good lord. That's all we need.
Let's see, I need to check what CR I can actually go to, though. It's CR, I think CR1 is the max.
If you circle the moon, it's your druid level divided by 3 at this point.
Oh,
So,
CR3, really?
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay.
hey, so if I wanted to do a surprise attack from the stealthy side of life, with my breath attack, it's a dex save. So it's I click on my dex, right?
No, he would save, and we'll get to that
Oh.
on
Dadgummit.
your turn.
Okay, I'm trying to figure this out since I don't have my thing on my thing. I don't even know where to add it.
CR3.
Yeah, you also have the elemental wild shape.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like monsters. Well, beasts, technically. Killer whale.
I'm
I don't
assuming
think
we're protecting Melody, so where is Melody?
I will make a token for that. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, that's why. That's part of the reason I was confused.
Wow, we're kind of spread out a little. Who's got the big ol' X on him? Is that
That's Taco.
I was gonna ask, yeah.
How far away am I again? That wouldn't work either. Actually, I suppose that depends on which direction I grow. I want to be a giant scorpion.
All right.
Size is large.
Wow, this just got interesting.
And I would
Really
prefer to grow 1 square towards the creature rather than away from it. Like the top left corner would be this square.
Yeah, one moment. I'm just making it so that you can control it.
Yeah. I don't believe I can. Can I resize these? No, I can't resize though. There you go.
You should be able to control it.
Oh, it's still
But-
that sad day.
No. It would be there. I
Oh,
moved
did
you
you move
back.
me?
So yeah,
Oh, you did. Okay. Aha! Perfect.
and I'll move Dresh back to. Oh, I accidentally got rid of your initiative.
By deleting me?
No, I moved you to the map layer.
Oh yeah, that hides the initiative. Well, if you put it on the GM layer, it hides the initiative. But I need access to that because that's where I put my. Or I guess I can put my temp health on this guy. Never mind. His health
Good
is
lord.
52. That was a bonus action because I am Circle of the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
So I just scuttle on up. Can I use multi-attack yet? I don't have the table up.
Let me check.
Or can I not use it at all? That's a good question.
I presume you can.
There was some sort of stipulation with it.
You can't cast spells or take any action that requires hands is limited to the capabilities of beast form. No, as far as I know, you can.
Following rules. Can't cast. I seem to remember. Well, if it's not there, it's not there. I seem to remember it being there though. Let's see. I make 3 attacks, 2 with my claws and 1 with my stinger. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So claw 1,
That misses.
claw 2. I hope that hits.
That hits. Yeah.
And the target is grappled.
Well then.
7 damage, bludgeoning. That's treated as magical, if that matters. Because I'm the level of druid I am. And then I sting it.
Mind. Yeah, the first one he blocks your claws with his rifle. Isn't able to get it the second time. You go in for the sting.
15 misses.
He edges it away from him with the butt of his rifle.
Aw, but he was going to take 4d10 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. I only grabbed this for the movement speed, I swear.
Yeah. The man in white says in Draconic, "Aid me, wretches," and attempts something.
Alright. Well, I guess he's not using it. The escape DC is 12.
He fails at whatever he was trying to do. You hear him swear in Draconic.
Hey, obviously we know Draconic. Stop using those words.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Mhm.
It's not like we're from any tribe that speaks it.
3 dragonborns.
Kaya, it is your go.
How far away am I? Can I just like
30
run up?
feet. And yes,
I
you
am
can-
30 feet.
Yep.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna run up, and I'm going to stick my scimitar, hopefully through his abdomen.
Grapple doesn't do anything to AC, right?
No, it just stops them from being able to move.
All right, roll them attacks. Yeah, that hits. Oh,
Whew.
Yeah, you roll damage by in the chat, clicking the word scimitar. Yeah, there you go.
I hope I made your day worse.
how did you even see me?
You stink, fucker.
Okay, at that, he will move unnaturally quickly. You could almost say legendarily.
Does that get out of grapple?
He isn't resisting. He is taking a turn, essentially, is what I'm meaning.
Oh, okay.
Dragging along with them.
I was gonna say because some legendary actions just let you move, so I was making sure that it wasn't something like that.
And he is going to try to get into better position.
Does he teleport?
Maybe. I'm debating on what he would have.
Yeah, because I mean, if it's teleporting, that's fine. But if it's actually him walking, that doesn't.
Now, what he's going to do... Let me just check his spell list real quick. Nothing bad can happen whatsoever.
I love it when the DM says checking spell list. You know, I love it in both ways because I'm on both sides of the screen.
Okay. He says a few magical words. And how many do I get from this?
That's another scary sentence.
Red, move!
It's probably a good thing I'm still hiding.
10. Okay.
Probably a good thing you're still stealthed. Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're gonna see a
You
fireball.
see, as some of the various coins and stuff on the ground start moving,
Queens?
Coins.
yeah, 10,
Oh,
10 coins,
I heard queens.
Oh no.
animate and attack the scorpion.
AC is 15.
All right. Let's see.
Man, it's
And a lot of hit points.
All 10 of the
I
coins
hope
attempt
they
to
don't have
attack
the
you.
Midas touch.
One
Okay.
hit,
Oh, I see what's going on. I'm like, that's a lot of oh, wait.
2 hit, 3 hit, and a +8. This is kind of saddening.
Yeah, 3. Okay. Making sure those
Man.
5s weren't quite enough.
You take 21 points of, I believe it is piercing. No, in this case it'd be bludgeoning, but it's not magical if that matters.
I don't. No,
Bludgeoning, yeah.
that wouldn't matter because I wouldn't. This doesn't have resistance to anything.
All right.
I close my eyes and I can still see for 60 feet. I am confused.
Kriv, it is your turn.
Alrighty, let's figure out my breath attack thingy shit right now.
Yeah, 30-foot line, 2d6 lightning damage for you. And their save would be 12 plus your constitution bonus.
Okay, so how do I type this up since I can't clickety click?
You just roll a 2d6.
Okay. So
But what's your Constitution modifier?
what was that?
What's your Constitution modifier?
Let me flip over to that real quick. Constitution multiplier 2.
Okay, so it's the same for you then. It's 14.
So he got
He
away.
makes a save.
He'll have to make the save. I'm assuming you move close enough to do it to him.
Yes.
And you won't be like.
Yeah, I'm a. Whoa, hey, that's not what I want to do.
Wrong tool.
So many tools.
It's the one that looks like a tilted on-off button.
He manages to like skirt back further into the claw of the scorpion to just get it like along the chest.
Watch the claws!
To take half damage. He's not having a good day. He also has to make a Constitution saving throw. How dare you?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, damn, I didn't think about that. Hey, I hope you like lightning for breakfast.
He's not going to fail anytime soon, but
Plus
how dare
11.
you?
Yeah,
How
he has
dare
to
you?
beat a 10. He didn't even need to roll that.
No. All right, crit mirror. He's within move and smacking him range.
He is elusive. We don't know him.
Chris?
Push to talk. Oh, it's new for me.
Oh.
We do it.
I wasn't saying anything. I was considering.
Oh,
I look at the pallet on my shoulder and I agree.
He has a very grim face.
I move to flank said creatures, keeping a blocking line from our dragon friend. That I look back over my shoulder at that small pile of ash that used to be a warrior.
Paladin.
He was a mighty warrior in many
He
He
ways.
made it so far without dying, too.
Paladins can be warriors, they just can't be fighters.
And
Yeah.
I
Unless you roll the
in my
class.
newfound the ways
Enraged.
I put my hand on my chest and I look in front to my dragonborn and scorpion friends and I bless the three of us.
All right.
I'll just turn on that global save modifier and attack modifier. There we go.
Okay, so what's that mean?
You're not affected.
Seriously?
He only gets to choose 3 targets.
Ah. Wait, there's 1, 2.
And he only has first level spell slot, so he can't increase it if he wanted to.
Yep, I had to make the choices I did, and that's what I am learning. So then that is my movement and my action, and I have no bonus action at this time.
At the end of your turn,
Oh, right.
seeing as you all dared spill his blood, how dare you?
He killed one of ours.
You see him hold up his hand, and for a moment, the white cloth on his hand becomes a draconic claw, basically. And I would like both Kira and the Scorpion to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, what the hell is going on?
As the temperature very close to this man drops extremely rapidly.
We're about to have fun.
Okay. Quick question. Do I get... well, I'm blessed, so I get the D4.
Yeah.
Do I still get my luck stone?
Believe so.
Okay. I didn't... I need to add it in manually. Oh, okay. I didn't need any of that.
All right, so you both take half damage. So you both take 12 points of cold damage.
Alright, I'm still a scorpion. I'm from a desert, but somehow I did not take full damage from that.
Yeah, scorpions scuttle around in near free. At night,
Fair.
at night on the desert. Stop it, dog.
That is true. I was just thinking about the sweltering heat during the day.
Mhm.
Dog separates my hand from my laptop like 4 times and I'm trying to talk. Ugh, needy dog.
All right, Dresh, you're up.
I'm going to put the squeeze on this guy. See, not the luck stone anymore.
Hello.
Let's put it here.
Go for the eyes.
So that was a squeezing claw.
Well, yeah.
And
What
then
about the
I'll
bludgeoning?
I'll just swing with the other one too. That one doesn't hit though. My other claw's in the way.
Yeah.
Let's see. D8 plus 2. So, maximum damage. And
As you almost hear the creaking of his ribs from the pressure.
And then I'll try to sting him.
That hits.
While I'm rolling this first... Well, yeah, this first damage, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Excuse me.
16.
Alright, he's gonna... Okay, this is the piercing damage. And then he takes half of this damage. That could have been much worse.
So, the pierce and the poison are those...
It's the
so
same
one-
attack,
Okay, so 1,
but one requires a saving throw, so
2.
the damage is separate, kind of.
Okay, so 3 separate concentration checks for him.
Yeah.
Because you can still fail in a 1, right?
Nat 1, no. It's a saving throw.
Then he will succeed these, essentially. He is very frustrated at what you're doing.
There's an easy way to end the grapple. I just hope he doesn't do it.
He has to look deep into his magical repertoire. How dare you?
I mean, he could just stab me for 19 plus damage and call it good. But that'd be a pretty big hit.
Not define. But what spell I'm looking for? I can't remember the name.
I don't know,
There
I can
we
think
go.
of a lot of spells, so I can't help you. I don't know what's on his list or anything.
All right, so he's going to use his bonus action to command the miniature horde of coins to beat the scorpion to death. So 1, 2,
There's a crit in there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a crit. Wait, 15, right?
Yeah, everything but the 4 hits me.
So 9 hits, 1 being a crit.
Yeah,
Owie.
that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen.
Bye-bye, Zeras.
Well, don't worry. I have a big pool
So
of health, so that's
73 points
R.
of bludgeoning.
73 minus 19. I only take actual 54 damage, but I do lose the scorpion and the grapple.
Live long and prosper.
Maybe I should. No, I can't undo the deleting the token. Whoops. I was gonna say maybe I should save that for later, but too late now.
Then with his now clawed hand, he takes a swing at Kaya. Does a 15 hit you?
Depends. Is it Constitution?
AC 16.
AC is 16.
So-
Okay, my AC is 16, so no.
Yeah, you see as basically you duck back in his now claws touch your armor, you see filth and disease underneath those nails as he just glares at you because he missed with what he was really wanting to do. Your turn.
Is that what I think it was?
I don't know.
Contagion.
Maybe.
You know, like maybe this spell.
It might have been.
Why?
I know it was, Michael. That looks familiar. That's not good.
I'm safe. I can stay out of his range.
All right. I'm assuming you're smacking him in the back with advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sever his neck with my scimitar.
I mean, that would end his little army spell, too.
And the next attack.
Good God, he's still standing.
Yeah, like as you're hitting him, it seems like his clothing itself has like some sort of padding or armor that it's like absorbing some of these hits.
Damage reduction?
Fanciful way for various resistances.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured.
All right. Kriv.
Alright. I got me a plan.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but you can only use one breath, so.
Yeah. Now,
I wish there was some point where you could use more than one breath, but it just increases damage instead.
How'd those do? Holy
That
shit.
hit.
Up the nose!
Please, I'm aiming through the eye.
I don't know, up the nose would be just as
You
damaging.
shoot through his hat and make a cut along his forehead, and the hat goes off.
Are you kidding me? I'm not stealing
With
5 hats from
well,
zombies on this one, guys.
With possibly less than 13 points
Not
of damage.
complete. But anyone
And
got that reference.
oh, so that's another 5. Do you have an extra attack, my good sir?
No, he's
Yeah, no.
wait.
I'm good.
do you?
I
You're
don't
a
think I get an
ranger.
extra.
Let me double check. I know that rogues don't. Yes, you have an extra attack.
I do?
Yes.
Yep, shoot again.
Shoot again. Can I just go off that 20?
No, you have to,
We're
you
not
have to
going to
roll
see
another
anything that
attack.
pretty ever again.
You were
That
saying
hits.
something?
Hey, I lied. I'm on a
You need to roll
today.
Hunter's Mark again, though.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Hold on, don't tell me anything. I still gotta roll hunters again. There we go. Ooh. How am I doing?
I mean, that's 16 damage.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's getting pretty hurt. Critchmere.
Crit, did you forget about your triple advantage?
Oh no. I know I have
Oh, okay.
advantage. Or,
Well, you
I
don't have
know
advantage
I can
now.
have
You
advantage.
just didn't use it last time. Is all you used a spell
I
instead. Never
can't
mind.
have advantage if I find a way to sneak myself in there.
Those things I don't believe have reactions.
So
I
the
think
golden.
usually if they do, it would use up the caster's reaction.
Yeah, I'm going to say they don't. So you can. They're coins. They seem under his command. It requires a bit more than just his reaction, too.
Yeah, so no attack of opportunity if you leave their reach.
Yeah.
I look at these golden coin minions and I look past to him and I move over. I'm taking him out.
It was
As
nice
I,
knowing you, buddy.
As I pull out my sword, and this does no damage, it is just for thematics. I will use my bonus action with a flask of oil and smear it on my blade and flint ignite it.
Okay.
I understand it does no damage, but and I look at him deadpan in the eye. You're gonna die.
That does look cool though.
That does hit.
Necrotic and what? Never mind.
No, damn. Holy shit.
And
I
for
guess
my
I'll find out on
for
the crit.
He is now bloodied.
What?
He just got there.
Yes, Crit. Yes.
and I ready my sword again and laugh at.
In a burst of speed, he takes his action right after you. And you see his form shift even more, and he lets out an unearthly roar as you see frost starts generating alongside the various walls and the roof of this place. And I'd like all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
So the reds and the whites are going now, huh?
You do know there's a powerful white dragon in the wildlands.
No!
Ah!
No, I
No!
didn't know that.
Oh
So,
no.
but that's a yes.
Maybe. So
Wait, what do I use for my saving throw?
just click
We are doing terribly over here.
under saving throws.
It's just a
click
wisdom.
Wisdom, got it.
I'd rather use my dex.
Yeah, I'd rather use mine too.
You all fail,
No
and
shit.
you all have the frightened condition.
Oh, so we have disadvantage on attacking them. Okay.
Wait, so if I already have advantage and now I have disadvantage, so I just
It's
have
just
a normal roll.
attack, yeah.
It's just a normal roll, yeah. And you see a lot of his wounds mend from basically like feeding off of the fear that you are emitting now.
Oh, that's lovely.
We're navigating between the power struggle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. We're underground. That wouldn't work. Just looking at my spells real quick here. 50 again. Yeah, I'll do this. Does this get anything from going up to 5th level? Yes. So I'll cast this at 5th level. Did it let me? There we go. Oh, it doesn't have the card with it. That's annoying.
Okay, so DC 13.
Yes.
So
I'm
it
assuming-
takes
I'm
half.
assuming this is not an undead or construct.
No.
It's not a plant.
So he takes half on a success, right?
Yes.
So 49.
Does it not actually say that? It should say that. Why does it not say that? Yeah, now it's updated. So 24 damage.
Yep.
Still a decent chunk of damage.
He emits a growl from his now draconic-looking face.
Well,
And it's
go
his
to you
turn.
too.
You can at least be polite about it.
You dealt me more than my maximum hit points of damage already. Good thing I was in wild shape. I feel like there's going to be an attack directed at me now.
I have a question.
Yes.
5.
Are we sure this assassin is male?
Yes.
And most of his power comes from his concentration?
Yes.
I think I
Okay,
know where
thank
this is
you.
going, but
I don't think it's gonna end well, though. We're throwing everything we got at these guys.
No, not everything.
10 coins now start dancing in Taco's corpse
Oh.
in the ashes as they're heading towards Melody.
that's weird. I thought they were going to attack me.
Yeah, we should finish him off.
And then he raises his hand and aims at Kriv. And 3 bolts of eldritch energy shoot at you.
Who?
At you, Kriv.
Oh. 23.
Alright, so far, 2 of them hit.
Does a 13 hit?
What am I looking at again? Sorry.
AC.
Just your AC.
Armor class.
Yep. No, a 13 does not hit.
I was hoping a 13 wouldn't hit.
Yeah.
We'd need to update
As
your
you
armor
take
majorly.
21 points of force damage.
Oh,
Ooh.
force damage. What's next? Yoda gonna jump out of nowhere? Sorry,
No, just Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do I do
Sip
this
soup.
again?
Just where you see the health on the token, you just press like minus and then type in the number and hit enter. It should calculate it for you.
How much did you send me? 21?
21. All right.
There we go.
Kaya. What are you doing?
I am pulling out my heavy crossbow.
You need to step back. It has a disadvantage at point blank.
Okay, well, yeah.
Well, it'd be
That's
Well,
good.
normal damage because she has advantage, right? Or no, sorry, no, only advantage
Cool.
from melee weapons. Never mind.
If you step back, he'll have an attack of opportunity is a problem. But
She's going to have disadvantage anyway because the frightened.
Right.
No, because I'm still at advantage.
No,
Well,
you're
no.
you're at advantage
No.
if you're standing in this square and you're using a melee weapon.
Oh, only that one? Okay, well, no, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You
Hang
only
on.
get advantage because you're across from one of us.
Oh, okay. Well, I'ma just aim for his junk then.
All right.
They're called, I don't know what the rules on called shots are, but that sounds great to me.
As basically you slide the scimitar between his legs, and he has to quickly tuck him up to avoid losing anything.
Did you ever hope to have hatchlings?
I don't think so.
Well, I didn't. I'm sterile because we're dragonborn.
Oh, we're not sterile.
Well, I don't know on the setting technicality, but the race
in the setting,
general.
they're not sterile.
Can
Okay.
you
No hatchlings for him.
You hear
I guess nobody ever told Dresh
anger.
that it's not sterile.
All right, Kriv.
All right.
Yeah, and I assume you moved for the advantage dance.
Who, me?
Kaya.
Oh.
Yeah, just imagine me flamencoing with both scimitars.
All right, and now Kriv. He just shot you with magic like a rude person.
No, you can't get in on the advantage.
No, I don't want to get in on the advantage. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Well, yeah, you might want to deal with those. the coins. Maybe shoot them.
Yeah, sure. That's definitely an idea.
I would, but I don't want to take an attack of opportunity at this point. Because I don't have my thing anymore.
Okay, so attacking the coins.
All right.
Let's see.
That misses. Roll that second
Owie.
shot. That also misses.
Oh.
Wow.
So you only have to roll the Hunter's Mark damage if you hit.
Well, I thought I felt pretty confident considering what I just did in the last round. Okay.
All right, Kritamir.
It's just less buttons that way is all.
Glaring at this foe. I might be frightened, but I can still swing with
You
deadly
better kill him.
That hits.
Mm-hmm.
You had advantage though.
He also has disadvantage because he's also.
Oh right, we're frightened. Duh.
second swing.
Doesn't that just reduce the number of his advantage die? No.
Not yet.
What?
What?
Wow.
Looking at him, seeing if he is bloodied yet.
Oh, he's past bloodied.
Is he dead?
Yeah, I re-bloodied him after he healed, I think.
Okay, he is re-bloodied.
Mhm.
Oh,
But we haven't added the D6 and the D4.
but no, I have.
You have.
I have all of that in, but my action surge will be taken as I reset my stance and swing.
Swing 2 more times. All right.
Kill him.
I'm just glad this is a magic weapon, so those numbers are.
There's a
actually
fourth
numbers.
one.
Oh, 14 doesn't.
Nope, Charlie, don't do that.
Okay, my last one whiffs, and that is my turn.
He will very, very much hurt. Take his action at the end of your turn. As he clenches his entire hand fully closed, and you all feel the ice and the grip of winter upon you. Could you all make me Constitution saving throws? I believe at disadvantage because you're frightened.
And upon this, I will take my shepherd's scarf.
Is it disadvantage?
Uh,
Is it also on,
I-
on saving throws?
let me check.
Because
Constitution.
yeah, I mean, I'll roll it anyways, and then you look up the rule and we'll see.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up. I thought it was
I don't
ability
think it.
checks and attack rolls. So that means your con was 19, yours was 25, yours was 27.
Oh, are you just giving me a disadvantage instead?
I'm just considering you to have gotten the higher ones since I basically had you roll a disadvantage when you didn't need to.
Well, okay. I'll just mention that the left one technically is the first one rolled, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but as you all feel
I'm
for
lost.
a moment,
I would prefer you do that because Crit's left one was terrible.
basically, since I had you roll a disadvantage when you actually didn't need to, I'm considering the higher of the two numbers that you rolled to be what you rolled.
Okay, first
I
question.
thought yeah.
I have or which one is it? Indomitable. So did I fail?
No.
Oh,
You
okay.
did not fail. As you feel basically almost like someone's clutching the heart in your chest and squeezing it. So you take damage.
Kalima. Says no one.
You didn't hear me
Oh,
when I left.
so
I'll
5
be right
damage,
back.
okay. That was a sad roll.
No, you all take 10. It would have been worse if you had failed.
What type
No,
of damage is this?
No, it's halved after you roll, unless it says something about dice.
This is a ability for his. It would have done some. It wouldn't have done damage if you had failed the saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
Never
got damage
mind.
as you succeeded.
It's one of those spells.
This is magical in nature, so crit mirror, you're actually resistant to the damage of it.
My Hydra hide skin glistens, and I growl back at him.
As you see him kind of start internally panicking, and from in the center of the room, the music picks up. And from the ashes of Taco Burnsides, some sort of like elemental nature spirit creature starts rising up from it. And you see Melody kind of
She getting angry yet?
getting very angry and very much in contact with what's actually happening around her. And you see the guy in white in front of you have the moment of realization of, well then.
This is when he flees, right?
It was at this moment that he realized.
Yeah. Well, he can't flee yet. Dredge has a turn.
Kill him. Kill him.
I will try to with another 5th level blight. Curses. That's 15
He's
damage.
barely up.
Let's see. Do I have a bonus action I can do? It's an action. I had something that was a bonus action. Just as long as it's not a first level or higher spell. Okay, no.
Yeah, do you have a bonus action cantrip?
That's not a bonus. I know that's not a bonus. I do not. Do I have something else that's a bonus action? Probably not. I mean, I could change forms, but it's already too late to try to grapple, so... no.
Alright. Yeah, he's like almost dead. But that's all you can do in your turn?
Unfortunately.
Being very panicked, he snaps his fingers, and you see him poof out of existence from there.
Oh, heck no.
Oh,
Which,
hell
what?
no.
Where'd he go?
As you hear him reappear over here
Or,
and like look at you all frightened. But there's still like the smug grin of like, haha, I have outran you. And also your fear is now your frightened condition is now gone because he had to run.
I want attack of opportunity.
Same, and I'm pissed.
He teleported.
He used magic.
He didn't
essentially.
walk by.
thinks he's safe.
But I believe if you move a bit forward, Kaya, he's actually within heavy crossbow range.
He is. He should be
Oh.
because he's well within my range still.
How far does this go? Not that I'm proficient with it anymore, but ooh,
He's
120.
literally
Aha!
at the edge of the map. Let me just check the range for you. Range 100. So if you make one movement forward, Kaya, you will be within range to shoot him. You are no longer frightened and thus no longer have disadvantage on your attack roll.
So where's 30 feet? Someone show me 30 feet. Where's
No,
30
no, no.
feet?
Where are you? I'm way zoomed out. So
It's 150.
yourself.
You can move literally right next to Dreshed, or you can move further along if you want to.
And I'm totally getting out that heavy crossbow.
Yeah,
And I am shooting the son of a blah blah blah.
roll the shoot.
That's the laziest draconic I've ever heard.
I'm assuming that's the same bonus that you would have for a ranged attack.
Yeah, no. So it was
Plus dex. Plus, yeah, no, it's separate.
I hit the wrong one. Oops.
All right. So 14 does not hit. He's panicking, but he turns around just in time to like hold up his very fancy looking gun as you see the shaft of your bolt like go through it and like barely miss his eye.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
but-
luck. Can I take another shot?
Oh yeah, you have a second attack. You are a fighter.
Something.
That
Nobody
hits.
pays attention to loading anyways. Don't care.
Okay, so that equals 20. Is that a crit?
No.
It has to be a natural 20.
Well, technically, I have improved critical, so if it's a natural 19 or 20, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not though.
I hope I pierce your snout, asshole.
Yeah, as you then hit, he's like, "Hi, I'll hold it up in the same place," and then you hit him in, like right in between where everything's connected. So even after this, it would just be terrible because he's gonna have to move around with that. It'll take him at least several weeks of physical therapy.
Is it my turn?
If he doesn't find himself dead beforehand.
I mean, he might live.
I don't know about that. I'm feeling pretty confident.
I should have dipped those bolts in my acid. Dang.
All right, Crib.
Yeah.
Just let me spit on these real quick. Oh, snap.
One hit.
One hit? Okay.
So 1 point of damage from the hunter's mark.
Wait, how did that 17 not hit?
We've been rolling either 15 or lower or like 18 or higher.
Yeah, his AC
Oh.
is 18. You are literally one off.
Okay. Damn. So
That's a magic weapon
19.
too.
He's holding on by
What?
a literal thread.
Hey,
Literally
can you hit him
just
with a
enough.
javelin from here? Because that would be great.
Can I spit yet? Can I spit yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, we only get one per encounter, I thought.
Premier.
Crit, do it.
I move up my farthest. I ready 2 javelins, lightly stabbing them into the ground. And I aim and I take a breath as I.
Holy shit.
So,
What what is the range on a javelin?
30, 120, so it's disadvantage at this range.
So roll that attack again, because it's at disadvantage.
Yes, I missed that. Rolling
It
18.
still hits. We'll consider the 10 piercing. As he's like, haha, I can turn around and be safe. And it just literally just goes right through the jugular as he falls over.
Throw the second one
That is
anyways.
mine.
And
There's a
And
gold
I
bud.
told you I'd kill
yeah,
you.
and the gold stops animating.
Replacing my
Oh, to think I'm not
one javelin and going over to secure my my javelin out of his throat.
I want
As
to
you
pick
see
up
him
my
revert
arrows.
to a human.
Wait,
Of all the harebrained son of a.
But you do notice that his clothing is made out of dragonhide.
it's made out of what?
I want that shiny.
Dragonhide.
Okay, wait.
I look at it and I see if I can figure out, what does this thing have on? I'm poking him with my javelin.
I want to investigate this guy. I mean, unless I'm wrong, but shouldn't he revert back to his original form?
Well, he reverted to human.
Yeah, that would mean he wouldn't be a dragon, right?
No, he
He
has
was
a cloak
wearing-
on made of dragon skin.
Okay,
And I smelled him first. Ha! Saw him,
my
smelled him,
bow warned me about something.
spat him first. I
Uh,
marked my territory. Do I need to do
Yeah.
it again?
No. You also all notice basically a odd figure made out of natural energies literally stand up from where the ashes of Taco is.
Uh,
What? Can I investigate that?
hello?
That's weird.
I want to
You
know
hear
about
Taco's
it.
voice coming from it.
Taco.
And this is where we flash back to the one little off scene where you saw a little bit of energy from the spring god when he basically like clapped Taco on the shoulder. Yes.
Uh,
Oh,
Are you
so
alive?
not Taco.
Is Taco similar situation to Dreshed?
He gets a chance to be reborn.
Yes.
It's pseudo reincarnate, which I didn't say spell slots for because you said there was nothing left.
Yeah. Well, essentially, TLDR, he got hit by a 9th level disintegrate.
Enchanted onto an arrow. Oh boy.
Enchanted onto a bullet, yeah.
So more like an 11th level disintegrate.
Yeah, so, yeah. You can also pick up the now spent death bullet as well.
I'm not touching that with the 39.5 foot pole, thank you.
No. Surprised that thing doesn't just disintegrate a hole into the.
From your earlier arcane knowledge, basically it's like a once and done thing. Basically,
Oh.
the ammunition is used to transfer the spell, because typically, like disintegrate, you see people flashing magic, and so you can prepare for it. You don't expect the little bullet someone shoots at you to have basically, you're gonna die if this hits you on it.
Okay, then I keep it. I want to
Right.
study it. It would still have like the.
I would like to walk over to our red dragon lady and are you okay?
She nods, and I do believe Kaya wanted that cloak and everything, correct?
Hey, firm.
that's a little
Yes.
savage.
All right.
Aren't
You
you
strip from him
alright?
his clothing.
Dragonborn?
Woo!
No, she's a
We
black
kind of ignore the optional rule of equipment size, since it's an optional rule.
something magical technobabble.
Okay.
And it's a cloak,
Is there
you
a
could always
specific-
just put it on anyways.
Is there a specific name for this cloak?
If you spend some time to attune to it, maybe.
Okay, I will sit down and attune.
All right. Melanie nods to you. It appears in the presence of the influence of the god of spring and summer. She is mended a bit. She's coherent finally. And as for the cloak,
I assume since that's happening, we're taking a short rest, so I'm going to just.
let me make sure I actually spelled everything correctly.
That's a good number for now. Four hit dice. No, I might as well spend another one.
Also, what was that cloth on his hand? Was it a glove? What was it? It was interesting.
That was just his magic and his pact.
Okay. Can I try and re-roll an investigation on him? Because I want to know who he is.
And there's what the cloak is, by the way.
Oh, is it pretty? Oh,
It's made of white
yes.
dragon scale. And yes, you can roll an investigation check on him.
Yes. Okay, because that just sounds like super powerful.
Yeah, Crit rolled earlier and got a 19.
I did not notice that.
I'm a proficient. Can I roll advantage or no?
No, proficient just adds your proficiency bonus already. It doesn't give you anything extra.
Gotta go around breaking my heart like that. Ha! Got a 22.
But to go to Crit's earlier thing, since I did not hear 18, and then we'll go to the 22. It seems like a lot of the stuff that he had on him was not innately magical. Like you notice the rifle he wields obviously seemed magical whilst he was alive, but is no longer so. You would assume this is some of the warlocks that you've heard about existing in amongst the frontier and in the wildlands, where basically they made a pact with a really powerful and elder dragon in exchange for various things. Judging from his look and his description, you recognize him as the man in white from the Ruby Magpie's journal, the one who killed the Ruby Magpie and basically caused the end of the Tall Tales.
Good riddance.
Yeah, you make note of this as Shanks spits on his corpse. And Kriv, you notice basically, like, literally, because you just see the skin bulging a little bit, and so you like cut into it, and there's a little letter that he had hidden underneath his own skin.
Morbid, but alrighty.
Which basically is a long-winded thing, probably by something that thinks a lot more of itself than it probably should. But some sort of chromatic dragon Cronshaw is what he refers to himself as. The only reason why he's giving his word that you already know is because he does refer to himself in the third person. He is like that, from what you can tell from this.
Cronshaw demands that you, or
Yeah.
commands.
Yes.
Salt and burn the ashes.
It seems this was in fact a attempt on Melody's life to prevent her from tipping the balance between Cronshaw and his liege, and the two meddlers, as he refers to the very powerful silver and gold dragons that are the good aligned ones in the ones.
Wow.
So, Taco, what exactly
Did
are
I
you
find
now?
anything magical?
Taco is specifically a wild touched. You'll have to pick which one when he eventually returns.
It sounds familiar.
He's a chaotic one.
Basically, they're kind of like tieflings, except their ancestry involved like nature spirits or elementals and stuff like, well, natural elementals, not necessarily like the genasi, right?
Okay, I see what you mean. So currently I can't tell what element he is, but...
Yeah. Yeah, but it seems like this was an attempt to make sure there was no meddling. And to prevent basically the tip of power in the wildlands. They had gotten wind of you guys seeking her out.
So we spooked somebody. Now, what about magical items? You got anything extra on them?
He doesn't,
Damn. Alrighty.
but Melody's willing to help you out. She does have a hoard of her own.
Ooh, unlucky. I need something else to try and counteract this bow that drives me insane.
Would you like another weapon?
I kind of would.
I
A bow?
warned you!
A bow like your own?
No, swords. Something I can put down without screaming at me. Never let him taunt my bow. Ladies and gentlemen, let this be a known fact. Your friend haunting your bow is not romantic. It is traumatizing.
That depends on what your friend was in life.
Whoa.
What you saying about that? Gosh darn piece of leatherwork!
I assume I can't
I
actually hear
can
that.
still hear you! You hear his bow yelling at him.
If he gets pissy enough, everyone can hear him.
So I have
a
a short sword I can't use anymore. At least not very well.
Can I still use short sword?
You should be able to. I changed classes, so I don't have proficiency anymore.
Yeah.
So I want to trade that out for something else.
Yeah, you see Melody walk over to the corpse that has been looted of everything.
I mean, I
Pick it
wouldn't
up.
mind it.
Looks at it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I wouldn't mind a couple, magical short swords or something, but
Oh yeah, mine aren't magical. I just happen to have a short
Oh.
sword.
Jamison, You see the kobold that greeted you.
The nicely dressed one.
Mm-hmm. Could you fetch him a couple of the plus ones? Some of the barely magical ones. We'll need to take stock before I offer anything more.
All the hard work. We're getting +1.
I would like
You
a
know-
face.
my friend.
I'll
You
offer
know, for a dragonborn, you are awfully ungrateful.
No, I am willing to give you more.
I'm
It's
kidding.
been a while since I've been in my right mind to catalog it.
No, Miss Red. I'm not chastising you. I'm chastising the fellow dragonborn of our party. You are, of course, generous. And are you okay?
I'm better now than I've been in a long time.
I'm glad that you are doing better. Is there anything else we can do to help?
Well, and yes, the Dresh can get a +1 make.
Thank you.
Judging, you said who was he working for?
Well, I would assume some kind of frost with his nice cape.
I could answer.
She looks at Kriv.
Yes, he was working for a Frost Elder. Big old letter here. You know, I just hand her the letter. Or her manservant, cobble servant, what is that? The
Butler.
letter. Yeah, I hand it to her butler. You know. And I am more than thankful. You know.
No, I'm. It is quite all right. I do plan on giving you all more once I have gotten myself a bit more central, stable.
Wait a minute. Wait, does Taco still have Quee's mace?
Taco's vaporized.
He's right here.
He has nothing.
I
He got
point at the
better.
elemental. What'd
Okay,
you
is
say?
the elemental running around in corporeal stuff?
Mhm. Anything magical on Taco didn't get disintegrated.
Okay. So I might just ask for that mace instead if it's still there.
Okay.
What was the name of that again?
Yo, Taco's weapon and shield were a pair that would go together.
No, different mace.
Wasn't that like a mace of disruption?
Yes, I think. Let me look at the description. Okay.
Cronshaw. That's what he calls himself nowadays.
Yeah,
You
it's the
knew
mace of
him
disruption.
beforehand?
Yes. Yeah, it is a mace of disruption.
Yeah, so I never
Little
asked
white-
for the +1 then.
Little white wormling always followed my brother.
Wait, White Wormling? He was
He was a
We
baby
will-
dragon. That's what a wormling is.
We
Yeah.
were all children once we grow up.
You see, or a mommy dragon and a daddy dragon.
yeah, they're dressed. I get that. I searched. He looked human.
Oh no, this is a human. She holds up the dead corpse.
Oh.
Is a
Okay, so
human
the elder-
servant of said past wormling.
Got it.
Yeah.
I missed something. I'm up to
Assuming
speed now.
that things are the same, means my brother probably set this all up. There's a spark of anger in her eyes, and you see the corpse turn to ash.
And this is why no one in their right mind messes with a red dragon.
No. Or even here.
Or an ancient dragon in
I-
general?
I look over at our dragonborn friend with his nice little golden quote scarf. Yeah, we need to be careful with dragons.
What's that
Hey,
supposed
you
to
know,
mean?
Me and others. What does the gold one go by nowadays?
Oh, I don't
Bro?
know.
Yes, Ro. We met
Oh.
him recently.
He's always been a shy one.
It was something longer, but he told us just to call him Bro.
Yeah, she gives a fond smile. I'll have to see about talking to him again after we get this matter sorted, if you're willing to help.
More than willing.
Alright, first thing, the easiest way to deal with this, considering I am not up to par, as it were, will be finding out the true name of my brother.
Anybody
Once we
know
get-
legend lore?
Know what?
A spell that would be very useful right now that nobody in our party knows.
I still didn't hear what he said.
He said, does anyone know legend lore?
Pretty sure nobody does.
Okay, hold on. My stuff's cutting in and out. Just give me a moment.
Could I? Not have to look.
Alright, try this again.
What is that the name of the spell, or am I thinking of something else?
Name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of significant lore about the thing you named. Might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. The thing you named isn't of legendary importance. You gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is.
I assume
information
that's
you learn-
wizards because it's not on my spell list.
I believe so.
So no, nobody has that. Also, it's probably a pretty high level.
It is Bard, Cleric, Wizard, Knowledge Domain, or the Undying, and it's a 5th level spell.
Oh, it's only 5th level? Well, too bad I've none of those.
Mm-hmm.
My red lady. We have met. Dragons seem to be more prevalent in recent times, and I would beg to learn more of your ways. I have a curious interest.
Give him a book.
She walks up to you. There's a moment where she kind of just sniffs the air. Seems like she caught something. She looks at you. Certainly.
Yes, my lady. I am
Why?
but a humble servant and protector for those who I deem my friends.
Well, judging from what you all have achieved, I doubt that the word humble really applies.
We say. I mean, we didn't really. I mean, we were just here at the right time, okay?
Sometimes that's all that's needed.
I find that boldness and humility can coexist at times. For sometimes it's needed to be brave to protect those. But
Yeah,
It's a fine balance, though.
but if you were able to find out his true name whilst I get this place up in order, We could forge something to strike him and weaken him and deal with him.
Well, consider us on the job.
And consider me an ally.
But, I don't mean to question, but he's your brother. Are you sure you're okay with being a part of that?
He's killed my husband. He has tried to kill my children, and he has tried to kill me.
Yeah.
I doubt he's going to stop there.
Well, just make sure we're out of your way when it starts flying.
It is not something I've wanted to seek or think one should seek. So don't fret about your question. It is a wise and good one.
So, where do we or whom do we need to look for to seek out his?
Well, it might be in older writings if he was foolish enough to let it be written.
Dresh just smiles a little bit and turns into a young white dragon.
I'll be back.
We could always try persuading some other dragons.
I swear to all the gods above, if we're traveling with him, I very well might thrash him myself.
The most likely place would be you'd have to sneak into his realm and hunt down one he has, such as this, as she points to the pile of ash she made. He or she would probably know if have more than one lurking about.
Yeah, I canceled the polymorph, by the way.
The most likely to succeed, but the most foolhardy one would be to try to get in contact with Adrastia, but
Stop! Help!
Adrastia? No, thank you.
Thinking of our little Tim friend.
it would be a very unwise decision.
Usually dealing with dragons is kind of an unwise decision. And the two happen to be their friends.
And then they're kind enough to befriend us. Thank you, my red lady.
It helps when you know the kids. Points at Shanks. Hello?
Ignorance. But there seems to be kind of a group shudder about this what was Justidia? This other dragon mentioned.
She is. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, it suddenly blanked out for me. Adrastia is a goddess. She is specifically the goddess of spite. She is so spiteful that she basically refuses to remain dead.
Okay, typical woman. Wait, typical female, I guess I ought to say.
She's responsible for the early Draconic Crusades, which is why the frontier.
She created our race.
Force. She did create the Dragonborn. That is the one good thing she did.
I see. Interesting. Okay.
That was right before she became known as the goddess of spite.
Yeah. Like, technically, Dragonborn can get away with worshipping her that aren't evil and basically worshipping her as a goddess of just vengeance. But typically, if you worship her, yeah,
I
you're
see.
out to get someone. The party actually fought a pirate known as the Tyrant, who was a cleric of Adrastia.
Thank you. I understand.
Mhm.
Okay then.
If you want to pursue that line of options, technically
That's how my last
tomorrow,
character died. Was that enemy?
You know, I will take your word for it and politely decline.
You sure? I'm fine with you guys contacting her. I think it'd be a good idea.
Contacting who?
The goddess of spite?
I don't know how I feel about that.
I did
mortals-
paste her information in chat there. That's what that block of text is under that spell.
Okay.
I'm just checking stats. Hang on. It's not including the fancy modifier. No, okay, never mind. Yes, it is. I had to check the math stuff.
I think it's in the wrong spot.
Well, I did it as a global attack modifier.
It's a damage modifier for that.
So I did do that right.
No, that's
wrong. I did do that wrong.
Yeah, that one.
You could also actually put it on. Oh wait, no, that's from the cloak. Never mind. You don't want to put it on the weapon.
Well, it says plus 1d6 cold damage to every
Yeah, that's what I was
weapon.
saying. The other way to do it would take too long and it'd be wrong. You just need to turn on global damage modifier field.
Found it. Never mind. Thank you. Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, show global AC modifier field. There it is. I can read.
That would be helpful. Where is that?
It's under global damage modifier, and then it shows up below, in between items and attacks. Once you turn it on.
Test roll.
All right. Roll the death roll. Roll the damage. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry to interrupt. We were where?
What your decision is for pursuing the true name of the brother of Melody.
I will leave that to the party because I'm the newcomer.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just here for the ride.
So instead of that +1 mace, can I get a... well, no, a +1 shield's pretty powerful. Just a regular shield, then?
Yeah, you can have a shield.
I was going to say +1 shield, but that's like another rarity up. If it's an armor piece.
Well, knowing the times that my friend Tim has been in my mind, I will not attempt to talk to such a creature as a Drace.
As a what?
Drastia.
Drastia, the dragon that bit out his tongue for cursing.
No. He insulted the dead god Kerr, so she had him bite his own tongue off.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Apologies for the memories in my mind just kind of are jumbled at times.
Okay, so
There was a lot of
one is uncommon.
and a lot of okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah. Though granted, she would totally do that if she were currently on the mortal plane.
Oh, do it herself? No, she'd just
Yeah.
kill him.
No, not at first. There has to be a build-up.
Okay, so a shield, a +1 shield is the same rarity as a +1 weapon. Aha! Can I have the shield?
Okay.
Then?
Yeah, you can have a +1 shield.
I was thinking
yeah,
armor pieces, which are one rarity higher or something like, or one less, something. They're separate, but shields aren't the same.
I mean, technically, you have enough Dragonborn in the party. You could theoretically get out unscathed.
With my new AC 19, maybe. I doubt it though.
It's fine.
I mean, as long as I don't die, I can always bring you back. Assuming there's anything left.
Send one person in, see if they die, use reincarnate, repeat process.
Actually, I have to have 1,000 GP worth of stuff, so I don't have the money actually to reincarnate.
A rope so you can pull them back.
You'll get rope.
Yeah, I need to get funds because otherwise I actually can't spell. I can't even cast reincarnate once right now.
What do you need specifically for reincarnate?
1,000 gold pieces worth of stuff, rare oils, which the spell consumes.
Melody will give you that.
So just one use of reincarnates worth.
Mm-hmm.
Rare oils and unguents.
Yeah. You could try in terms of the hardest difficulty one of like just getting the information. Would be just scavenging around to see if he was foolish enough when he was younger to let his true name slip out. That has the least guarantee of getting an accurate one. You could basically stealth into his domain.
I could pull that off.
Or you could see if you can find some way to attract, talk to a Dracy or whatnot.
Yeah, how would
you could also go digging for more options.
Possibly literally.
Yeah, possibly literally.
I could try and
look to see if I have another spell.
I am not good at stealth. I am a beast of Yes. No. Stealth is not my forte. I can help.
Stealth used to be my forte.
Stealth kind of.
Until you got dead. Now it's your person.
Mm-hmm.
So because I don't want these fools to try and do it and get themselves killed and add their bodies to my conscience, I'm gonna try and stealth in.
So you want to sneak into his realm by yourself?
Well, I did.
Until you said it like that.
Yeah.
Listen, I can only polymorph you for 1 hour, so if you want to go in as a dragon, I can do that, but I have to be there.
I don't even think I got good enough to get me in. Let's keep digging.
I'm also a metallic dragonborn, so they don't trust me off the bat.
Yeah. Could someone just roll me a flat intelligence?
Int. Not me. Somebody else do it.
What is my...
Anybody have an int
Oh,
of
yes.
more than 1?
I have 0.
I look around. No.
I'm a doer, not a thinker. But I definitely am a puker.
That is true.
So
And
am
a
I.
spitter.
I just try not to do it too often. It hurts.
I
Move slightly
got a
And,
14.
back.
Does that do anything?
Hey,
does-
it's 30 feet, so you're not far enough away.
Does anyone aid Kriv?
Sure, might as well.
Roll again, basically.
Okay. Oh, I am not proficient.
So
I
the
look
4 was
over-
my stuff.
What?
You got a 14.
No, I just shake my head. Just really. I can see on your face you have no clue what you're trying to figure.
See, if it was a saving throw, I'd be proficient, but it's not a saving throw.
We couldn't just go with the first one.
Yeah, we go with the first one. Because it's a better one.
Yeah, I got a 14 on the...
So you can tell that he's clueless. Okay.
Oh, come on! I'm the only one trying here.
One of the kobolds
He knows
like,
nothing.
thinks on it, comes up with nothing. Then the fancily dressed kobold like walks in. Excuse me. All these wanted posters yours? As he holds out wanted posters specifically for you guys.
They all have
No,
one
no.
key
Tilts my
item
head.
wrong,
Yeah, they all have one
that's
key
it.
right wrong.
such as
It's a
I'm
decent likeness.
I'm still a young dragonborn in the picture because
Yeah.
that aging happened recently.
I haven't been with the party. Is there specifically one for me?
This is because of your actions in helping Critmir's friends escape the fortress.
Oh, then there wouldn't be one for me because they presumed me dead.
Yeah, there isn't one for you because
Okay.
they actually still think you're dead.
Well, they totally have my jaw wrong. They're remembering me puking on their commander.
And disintegrating.
Yeah, it's just like an open maw with acid coming out. It's not even like a full thing.
Looks like this from the front, just acid.
That is completely inaccurate. I mean, it doesn't even look anything like that. You know, it looks more like. Never mind. I'm all out. Can't do it again.
Yeah.
Like this?
Some bloke,
Okay, what's with the sleight of hand? You're not trying to steal from...
yeah, some bloke tried to pass this along a week or two back. Raving about enemies of the Empire. You know, you see him start sweeping, just grumbling about rude visitors.
You know,
I take the broom out of his hand and I do the sweeping for him.
Thank you. What nice guests.
Dresht
all
was
like anything?
reaching out his hand and you beat him to it.
Would you all like anything?
Oh, I'm kind of hungry. I look over the little pile of dust that used to be the man in white. Hey,
Wait,
I'll
dust?
clean up.
What did I miss?
She turned him into Ash, the dragon.
Oh,
Do you, by chance, have any vials where I can save toxins? I'd really like to add that to my repertoire of, well, weaponry. Other than my own acid.
What sort of toxins? Are we talking exotic toxins?
Any I can possibly get my claws on.
Well, then you'll need high quality flasks for those. Where did we put those? And you see him like take off his monocle, put it to the side, dive into a mound of part of the horde. He then regally steps out, shakes himself off. Some coins and stuff fall out of his well-dressed, basically butler uniform, and he holds you 3 clear vials. They look like they're made of glass, but you have a feeling they're very finely made or made of some glass-like material. Each will hold 2 doses of a toxin and can hold more exotic toxins.
Oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
Yeah.
This will come in great handy.
This will come in
This will come in quick
handy.
handy.
Shining.
Well, I don't have hands, so clawy doesn't sound right.
He puts
Well-
back on his monocle. Pleasure to be of assistance. It's nice to be back working again.
Oh, my bad.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
No, you may
I
not.
look up at what used to be a marvelous chamber. Is there anything we could do to help? This looks like it'd be a really cool place.
I walk over, I mend another foot worth of crack.
Well, as Our Lady's power returns, so too shall ours, and this place will look glorious again. Can't wait to set out the tables and the feasts.
Peace?
It sounds marvelous.
Oh, would you like some food? I forgot.
No. I mean, we can't stay too long. You know, we got stuff to
I'll
do.
pack you
But
some travel meals then. It's been so long. As he hurries off on
do you
some
want
more food.
help?
Thank you kindly, my good sir.
He basically power walks into another room. There's some talking, a few flashes of what you assume is magic.
He's in a much jovial mood, don't you see?
Well, his lady is, actually awake and protected and looking to be on the mend.
Could someone cast Hero's Feast? We wouldn't get the benefits because it'd go away too quickly, but for aesthetic reasons.
And essentially, he comes out with platters that he probably shouldn't normally be able to hold, but filled with various treats and meats and other things that you can imagine. And balanced atop his head is a tray with various drinks, some nice and piping hot, some look to be chilled, and you can see wisps of cold and
Be
frost
right
on
back.
it. As he strides out, and they're all completely balanced.
Scottish coffee. It's like Irish coffee, only there's vodka in it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess that'd be Russian. Either way.
Yeah, and whenever you point out a drink, he moves his thumb, and then the tray on his head spins a little bit via magic.
Do you have a
Nice.
draught of my size?
Well,
What is your height, anyways?
It's 9 feet.
he's 9 feet tall. He's basically really, really large, medium size.
Okay.
He's extra
I'm just-
large, medium.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the Dragonborn's maximum height is.
Mhm.
I don't know if they actually say it, though. It's weird. 5e doesn't really include that sort of stuff.
Well, he spins his thumb again to the very back, to have the very back of the tray, and a mug for your size is there. Do I?
Thank you kindly. Yes.
I see that not only are you in definitely an improved mood, but your magic has gotten strong.
Yes. My magic is tied to my lady.
Standing more than 6 feet tall. Okay, let's go like that. Probably says a lot taller than that.
And then shortly after, a couple of kobolds come bearing in basically a table for him to actually set down all the trays. As you see him then fiddle with something.
Oh yeah, Goliaths are a good 1 to 2 feet taller than. Well, a good. Small Goliaths will be the same height as tall dragonborns. Put it that way.
So essentially, you guys spend 10 minutes, maybe half an hour, eating and feeling refreshed, and you basically get the equivalent of a long rest.
All right, so my hit dice go back up to 10 because I used half of them.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's definitely gone by now. Launch it. People who use breath weapons get those back.
Yeah. Dadgummit.
Okay, bring on the next victim of the spit.
You mean puke?
Right,
Either
Alice,
or, it
time to go to
works.
sleep.
And if one of you would like to take the stone room with you,
What might be this stone? I'm curious of this.
I can
Whoa.
put it in my pack.
They're in the same
He's
room.
echoing. Oh.
it will allow me to communicate with you in case any sort of large trouble occurs.
Do I know it's a sending stone?
Yes.
Ooh, long distance sending stone.
I have plenty of room in my pack. We can always take it.
I'll probably only really be able to help you out once, maybe twice. We're still getting back up on our feet, but in a pinch,
Much appreciated, my fine son.
now I do believe. What is your name, Blue Scaled One?
Karev.
I do believe Kriv did say you had a mission to go on, so I won't keep you any further, but do take these sweets with you. A couple of hand cakes, if you will. And good journeys.
Cheers, as I finish the last of my drink and wipe it off my chin. Off we go.
Take well care of your lady.
I always attempt to. And now, I'm assuming the plan is to sneak into the Red's domain, steal his name,
We can't do it. And if all else fails, if we get back, we could just kind of, somebody could call on Adrastia and try to, if all else fails. But
Shresh
I'm not
thinks
going.
about the beautiful library that used to be in the city of All Saints.
they might have saved some of the books.
Well, will that be on our way to the Red Dragon?
Say it fast.
Yeah.
It is
Basically,
much
it'd be
further.
on the good metallic dragon side of the wildlands. So basically, you would just have to literally cross a border, and you'd be on the person's side, essentially.
Wow, this seems magical.
I'd also like to get the boat ship closer, so it might be a good idea to go to that side first, anyway.
I'm in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
On we go.
Besides, we could say I'm always looking for my lineage.
Mhm. After many, many days of travel, you guys make it back to your little town that you founded.
Could we go shopping?
Yes, you can.
How much money do we have by now?
I pick up the other amulets.
They are there and waiting for you.
I believe I ordered enough for the party.
I do believe so.
All right, so everyone has an amulet of proof against location, no, detection and location. Which is why I didn't have enough money to do any reincarnates. Now reincarnate's still more expensive than. No, I had quite a few platinum pieces.
You haven't really earned much recently. You could see if the Saints or the people from City of All Saints on your side of the war would be willing to pay you for getting the aid that you've gotten so far to help further fuel your efforts in, helping them win the war with the Empire.
Yeah.
We did have some party money, but I don't remember how much.
Yeah.
Looking at my personal coin bag, I'm a little bit short from paying for my armor commission.
Didn't you? Did someone else order something on commission? I feel like
Not-
someone else did.
I ordered plate armor on commission.
I don't think anyone did.
So you paid an amount. You don't have to pay the rest now. You just get it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just have that plate armor now.
Okay. I know I'm new to the party, did I start off with any gold, or because I really need much for scrimatology.
Judging by when you joined the party, we can probably say you easily had like 500 gold by that point.
Okay, and where would I put that?
On your character sheet, on gold pieces.
It might be a little hard to see it. It's the
Yeah.
fourth box down, or the second
Fourth
one up.
box. Yeah.
Okay.
Platinum.
Because they have the letters there, but they're tiny, and I can't see them.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I wanted to buy stuff, I'm assuming I'd look that up on D&D.
Yeah.
Okay, please excuse me. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, so real quick, did I get my magical short sword from
Yeah, you got 2+1 short swords.
Okay, I can pick them.
Mhm.
Okay. Do I need to worry about if I have to do them?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Because I found one. I found a sword that I think I like. I need a professional. I know bows. Shit. Damn it. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can still hear me.
You
We
can.
can.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I can
Can
hear
you
you.
hear us?
Okay. Yep. I pulled my headset out. The Luck Blade. I can get it as 2 short swords or a short sword and a scimitar, which, they'd be about the same. Yeah, if I did scimitar,
It's just
I'd do
one does piercing, the other does slashing. That's really the only
Yeah.
difference.
Um,
Right? I could.
I don't know
it's
what
a
rarity.
legendary weapon.
Oh,
Oh, it is.
I was gonna say it depends on the
So-
rarity, but that sounds pretty powerful.
Never
Just by name.
mind.
Yeah,
It
no.
popped up on my +1.
It is a basically the +1 scimitars you have are base +1.
Yeah, because that's
No
+1
other things.
plus a whole bunch of other awesome stuff.
It's a +1 sword that has, if the sword is on your person, you can call in its luck. No action required to reroll one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw you dislike.
Oh, so it gives
You
you
must-
lucky.
You must
Basically.
use the second roll. This property can't use until the next dawn. It has 1d4 -1 charges. While
Oh.
holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge and cast the wish spell.
Wait,
Yes.
you
No.
may use the second die?
You must use.
Oh, you must use. Okay, I heard that wrong. I was like, wait a minute.
The main
Okay.
thing, and the reason why it's legendary, is because it has
The wish spell.
the wish spell attached to it.
Okay.
Once per day?
Yeah, but it has 1d4 -1 charges, and it doesn't regain them.
Can I do a short sword of vengeance? Or no, it's sword of vengeance. Hold on.
Well, it'd be a short
it-
sword.
it- yeah, I could do short sword of vengeance for right. It's a green, so it's not legendary.
Yeah, it's just uncommon.
Okay, and that's plus.
But I'm letting the DM decide whether you can actually have it. But I'm just letting you know that color's uncommon.
It doesn't give you anything. It's a cursed weapon,
Curse weapon. What is curse weapon?
meaning
It
it's
gives
bad
you
for
bad things.
Become attuned to this.
you. As long as you remain cursed, you are unwilling to part with the sword, keeping it on your person at all times. While attuned to this weapon, you have disadvantage on attack rolls made with weapons other than this one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No. Bye bow at that point.
Yeah.
No.
That's probably one of the things that the kobold picks it up. He's like, heck no. Throws it.
It got thrown into the furnace.
Why did they craft such a weapon?
Typically,
Spiteful
I think,
wizards.
Yeah, by jerk wizards. In terms of like why overall in D&D, I think it's because of like how I think second edition, where basically
Well, second
a lot
edition
of it,
is why there's so many cursed items that straight up kill you in third
Yeah.
edition.
Could I have a magical weapon crafted?
yes, you can probably even enhance the base magics of the weapons that you currently have.
I just have my special bow. I want something that I could get in close with.
Well, you have your bow and your 2+1 short swords.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was looking for things he could have gotten instead of the short swords, I think.
Well, I was instead of just having like +1 short swords, I was hoping I could find something.
It's
Little
hard to
bit
find
more
something
sting.
cool that's in the same rarity as those.
Yeah, well, meaning
Well-
what I'm saying is like your town has been steadily increasing, and you can try to basically add to your already magic things.
I visit the bonesmith.
Basically,
Good idea.
what I'm allowing is up. You can choose a specific thing up to basically like blue is rare, right?
I believe so. I'm not in items right now. Otherwise, I would tell
Yeah,
you.
and
Yes, green, uncommon, blue, rare.
Yeah. If you have like an uncommon item, you could basically increase it to a rare item, or you can take a chance and some money. You won't lose your current basically enchantment on the item, but basically you pay money, and it'll be a chance that it could be some sort of strange and bizarre effect you were never expecting.
How much money? How much money do I actually have? Because I've been here long enough to know I don't have. Oh, I've got. What's the thing right above the PP platinum?
Gold?
Okay. It's platinum.
You have 66 platinum.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
66
that it?
platinum? Oh, that's
Mhm.
right. You were here for.
That
Okay.
Been here long enough to have more, but alrighty.
No, that's
I mean,
660 gold.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys came upon a treasure trove
Yeah.
while you were off on your own for a little.
Yeah, you
Okay.
robbed from the Empire.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember that's how I was able to buy
then I
so
got
much
my buddy.
shies.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it has to be something that, or like the things that can upgrade into unique effects can't already have a unique effect, so you can't put in like the Sword of the Chieftain and stuff like that.
Or the Mace of Disruption. It has a lot of unique stuff on it.
Okay. Could I have like one sword fire? Right?
You could try for that. You won't necessarily get it.
Is that a specific thing actually in magic
Well,
items?
I don't know. I'd have to.
I
Let
found
me
one
look.
specifically that I'd like to go for.
All right. What is it?
Sort of life stealing.
Oh, yeah, you can make one your scimitars into a sword of life stealing.
I just want to use one of them into that. The other one I'm still deciding.
And now let me see. Also, let me see how much that would cost for you.
Yeah, wouldn't be
Okay,
cheap.
I will wait.
Magic items are rarely cheap, anyways. Oh, it's rare too. Okay.
Yeah, what is the-
Sorry, I missed the last part of what we were talking about. The my two short sword ideas.
Yeah, I'm seeing if that's actually like a thing, so that way it isn't like.
I mean, it would basically just be dealing like a little bit extra fire, a little bit extra ice, but I don't know if that.
Because I would just keep building on those. I could even name them the Trojans. I'm kidding. Gonna
There's a Hellfire weapon, but I don't have access to that. Wait, let me see if it's elsewhere.
Xanathars, tell me what.
Wait, did someone literally just list all the properties in the forum? Hellfire weapons are +1 magic weapons that bypass non-magical resistance. Well, that's okay. The only special attribute is that they glow with dim light in a 5-foot radius.
All right, let me use.
Yeah, no, that's not a good weapon. Never mind. I don't think there is any item that just adds elemental damage, unless there's an elemental. Let me search elemental tags. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm going to say.
No, there's a spell for that though, so probably not.
To make your sword into a sort of life stealing, you can commission one for 500 gold. You'd have to leave it with the person, and then it would take them a few weeks to make it.
Oh, I see.
But basically, you won't have to pay as much as you normally would.
But that means I am down a lot.
I'd give you a few platinum if you want.
Such a kind offer, my good friend.
And it is, but that means I'd be without swords.
You do one.
That means I'd be out without one of my swords. Which would throw me for a loop, but I could use my whip. I think I'll take you up on that offer, my friend.
How do you search a page, by the way? Control F.
Got the hiccups.
Assume you're still shopping.
Yep. We're unless I missed. We were still trying to figure out if I could do my swords. Otherwise, I'll just roll for a random effect.
Isn't there? I feel like there's
You'll be able to get your base swords into dealing. You could have both of them done to deal additional D4 fire for one and a D4 cold for another, and it'd be both of them and be commissioned for 500.
Both for 500.
Hmm?
Shit, that's 10 platinum.
That'd be 50 platinum.
50 platinum. I thought it was 100.
One platinum is 10 gold pieces.
Oh.
Oh, so you're just using the literal elemental weapon spell and just making it a permanent effect.
Yeah, baseline.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's actually what I was looking for. It's like, I know there's a spell.
Yeah. These, as your town progresses and as you find more materials, like if you do come in with like you've slain like a rare monster or something and come in with stuff, you could try making things out of it by the by.
Trying to remember if I had anything
somebody's
like that. No,
dragon skin cloak.
Yeah, but it's already been made into something.
Yeah.
I mean, my wings were beat.
Yeah, that yeah, you could also bring that cleric with you and be like, hey, I tore something's wing off. Do you want to attach it to me? And he's like, yes. Get into my office.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, I have copper wormling wings.
Yeah, he's essentially a mad scientist cleric.
Oh, I think I remember meeting him.
Yeah, his holy symbol also has a needle in it.
Yeah, he clicks it and a needle pops out.
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out what a good shield upgrade would be like. Or if I just want a random shield upgrade.
So that would be 50
platinum. Yeah.
Each.
Total for both of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been sitting over here contemplating it.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
I mean, I haven't
It's a weaker thing than like
50
life.
platinum. Hey, since I'm feeling, generous, rounds on me. A reasonable amount. First one to pass out, we cut off. And,
why are we buying stuff? We're literally brewing vodka on the ship.
Oh, I didn't know we were keeping that up and going.
Yeah, of course I am.
Also, Josh, since you've returned to town, could you roll me a d6?
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I +1 the one Scimitar that I'm keeping? Just normal Scimitar?
Yeah.
How much would that cost?
Let me check.
Hey, how long is it gonna take my swords to get taken care of?
Forever.
Probably like a week or so.
Okay. So they'll definitely be ready by the time we're ready to go again.
Yeah.
So you were saying we can upgrade things to rare?
Yep.
How much would it be to upgrade a +1 shield to a +2 shield?
Probably more than weapon to +1 from +1 +2. For the
It's the
+1
same
weapon,
rarity.
I'm going to say 250 gold
250 gold. Let's see here.
for the +1 weapon.
And how long would that take?
A few days.
I feel like we're going to be waiting in town for our upgrades because it's not worth it otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. How long are we going to wait in town?
You also do notice there is now a representative from the city of All Saints in your guys' town. If you want to see,
burned to the ground.
Yeah, it got burned to the ground, but people escaped. Not everyone died.
They relocated.
Yeah. You could possibly ask him or him, the various members that are basically working like a little office.
Oh, about the book
Possibly
stuff.
getting paid, book stuff, getting paid for bringing allies,
Oh,
because
okay, yeah.
they can very obviously tell the Morrow are now here.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
I
hey,
used to be good at
hey,
negotiation. Am I still good at
While my
negotiation?
compatriots
Yes, I'm
are,
still good.
playing with their armor, I'm gonna go and I want to discuss things.
Yeah, see if we can get more money because
Basically, I looked around and I'm like, it'd be too expensive to upgrade any of my stuff. Unless I can do it for less than 10 platinum, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a +2 shield.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Oh, yeah, so I think I'll join you, Crick.
hey, can I add some sort of melee as well? It doesn't have to be like enchanted or anything. It just that way, if it's drawn and I have to get close quarter, I could use that real quick, smack stuff around.
You cut out partially their melee what?
Some sort of melee function to my bow.
I'll just add some spikes.
I was kind of thinking about like adding single edge blades to the ends.
And then
Not-
there is
The Noel Smith looks at you. He's like, "Why not both?"
Yeah, I mean, I've got, I'm gonna say 10 platinum that I'm willing to spend on this.
Talking to the Smith, where's the Fletcher?
He also works in fletching.
I know, I was making
You basically like, oh, I'm gonna go to the Fletcher. It's just him with a different hat.
it. He walks over to the other counter and you can clearly see him change hats when he's walking.
Yeah.
I've seen towns like that before.
Hi, I work at the market. I also work at the bank. I also run the financials of the entire. Well, that works at the bank. Never mind. Fell apart.
Why do you work
Regional
so many
sheriff,
jobs? Do you think I can really afford rent in this economy?
Regional
What
sheriff
economy?
deputy,
Exactly.
postmaster,
He'll
bartender,
hatch
store owner.
some spikes and blades for 5 platinum.
Okay. They'd better be top of the line.
He looks at you with a look that just says, "Of course."
Hey, better be. I mean, I'm
So-
willing to spend that much, but that doesn't mean. So if it's 5 platinum apiece, they better be like,
No, it's 5 platinum for the whole job.
oh, 5 platinum for the whole job. Still, that it better be like really, really good.
Look, buddy, I'm turning your ranged weapon into a melee weapon. What more do you want?
My bow's just cussing.
I mean,
I mean, I'm the only one that hear it, but
And
yeah.
I heard a so.
Oh yeah. So Chris, does that include my weapon with your tally?
Yeah. How much was your what?
500 gold.
Okay, that's
50 platinum.
For my
It's-
special I will not die ever type thing.
wait. Okay.
With what I
Hold on a second. How is my 2 weapons 50 platinum, and her one weapon is 50 platinum?
Because yours
Different
just
effects.
add D4 and her effect does more.
Yeah, go.
Charlie, get out of the
Let's put off on my bow and give her my platinum. That between
Like Zaya should have 500 gold just from Kaya should have 500 gold from just having been an adventure before the party.
Yeah, and then we've done a few things since then, and we haven't really gotten gold, so I'm not entirely sure. But I was gonna plus one of my scimitars, the one that's staying normal, and then my whip to definitely add a lot more damage. Other than
Yeah, they'll probably be more money than you currently have, but we will probably go with Critmere and Drescht and see what they dredge up for you.
yeah, if they don't dredge up enough, I'll rather than upgrading my bow, I'll give you the 10 gold I was gonna dump, or 10 platinum I was gonna dump. That should help you out, right?
well, yes. However,
it's not.
if you can improve yourself too, I mean, we're Dragonborn. We want to do the most damage. We're
Well, yeah.
competitive like that normal.
Hold on.
Here, oh, figure.
Yeah, my Dragonborn competes more in the magical damage realm while you guys actually use weapons.
So we go to Critmere and Drescht. Yes?
So, we initiated that trade deal, right?
Yes, we've noticed. That's actually been really well. We haven't really gotten anything yet to the main
No,
troops.
it sounds
we
like
already
the
see
Smith's still
quality.
training, but
Yeah. But we see some of the goods that have been brought in. Excited to see that to reach the main army.
yes, we were wondering if there was any compensation we could get for that deal. He smiles broadly with sharp teeth.
He looks at you in the way that anyone who's worked many years in a bureaucracy has, with no fear, because he already has lost everything, including his soul.
Well, being a courtier, I knew that. Hence why I was okay with the giant smile of teeth.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And who is this asking?
Drescht, member of the Unchained.
The Unchained, yes.
The Unchained. Yes. Considered trustworthy, reliable. Okay.
He checks our bar that says liked, unliked. Very much in the liked section.
Yeah, it's basically like, have they done anything illegal? How trustworthy are these people? He's like, okay. And you
It's a
initiate
faction
trade
rating.
deal. Yeah. You initiate the trade deal tomorrow. You even got them to have one of their renowned smiths with us too. Anything else you did whilst you were out and about, I guess, for an evening jog that you people do?
Yes, but you can't really validate it yet. We made an alliance with a dragon, but that's not validated yet. You'll have to wait for that.
You're trustworthy enough. We can probably give you half for that.
What's half?
Half. Dresh is like, sweet, half.
You see him just calculating. How many members to the party?
Lay down.
1, 2. How many members are there?
There's Resh, Krishmir, Kaya, Kriv,
There's us four and the other two that
Taco's
aren't here.
still alive, kind
Taco,
of weird.
and
So 6.
Joker. So 6.
6.5. 6.
Well, we had a fairly big war chest. We still have a fairly big war chest. We also still had managed to get a lot of the treasury from the city of All Saints before we fled. That comes around to, in total, 5,000 for each of you.
I'm sorry, how much?
5,000 each.
Of 5,000 platinum or
Gold.
5,000
He's talking gold.
We don't have that big of a war chest.
So everybody gets that.
Well, I think
Yikes, that's a jumbo.
a lot of money.
Thank you, my kind sir. This shall go far to protecting, keeping us safe. And the
Out.
Yeah, Dresh is like, I don't even need to negotiate. This is a lot of money.
I know 2 happy dragonborns.
Oh yes, very, very much so.
Dresh is like, I wonder what I can buy for the party.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm already providing the instant fortress, but backup in case something happens to instant fortress, I do have 3 2-person tents. We've also been riding on donkeys. I don't know if that ever came across.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually need 2 more donkeys for flavor reasons, even though there's technically only 4 of us at a time for some reason. We buy 2 more donkeys.
I don't need
a donkey. I'm my own pack mule, and I ride on my
Oh, that's right. You have a
Pegasus.
Pegasus, so I need 1 more donkey.
Kaya rather have a Clydesdale. And we'll buy her own.
Mhm. I'm gonna probably say.
Oh yeah, if you stop me before I buy it, then you can go ahead and buy something else. It's just
Yeah. I'm probably
Dresh is
gonna,
like, oh, we have 1 more party member. We need another donkey.
I'm probably going to call the session there for tonight, and feel free to think about what you want to buy, and like sending me a message over Messenger or Discord,
Or I can tell you right now.
or you can tell me right now if you have an idea what you want to buy.
+1 to all my weapons. All of them. All of them.
How many weapons you have?
2 scimitars, 1 whip, 1 heavy crossbow. Breath
Oh.
weapon doesn't really count.
So 4 weapons.
Yes.
If you commission them all, you'll be only 1,000 gold.
Or 10 platinum.
100
a
platinum.
100 platinum.
100 platinum? Okay, yeah, I'll do that right now.
Yeah.
That also means that we are waiting.
Yeah, I was already planning on waiting. By the way, can I get proficiency back with hand crossbow while I'm waiting?
Yes.
Which means I can trash all these.
So, uncommons or +1s are approximately 500 gold. What about anything higher level to a rare? What's the rare's going to be?
Like sort of life sealing, which is rare, is like 500 gold if you commission it. A +1 thing is 2. If it's just a base +1, it's 250 if you commission it.
Oh, well, I remember. I'm going to buy another pack of things for reincarnate.
If it's some of the ones with more unique effects, it will be a case by case basis. if you already have a +1 weapon, you can be like, I want this specific effect, and I'll see what matches it. And again, case by case. You can also spin the wheel and see how well they do the +1. It won't lower the +1. It won't destroy the +1. It's just magic sometimes acts in odd and weird ways, and so you get something odd and weird.
Well, like with my scimitar, one of them I will be getting that of lifesteal type deal. The other one I'll wait, but yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah.
I will look at. I trust my cleric friends and my
How much is a
my
bag of
smithing
holding?
friends.
Because Wretch is looking at all his
So-
stuff.
Bag of holding, I would say, since a lot of the magic is coming up, a lot of people making magic stuff now, probably like 150 gold.
Okay. Let's see what the.
I still have mine, and it's a good thing I have it, for I can carry a large weight, and often that volume is too much.
This is when we stacked
Shut up.
5 bags of holdings on Critmere.
If you
Yeah.
could put a bag of holding in a bag of holding, I would recommend it, but don't do it.
1,200 pounds I can carry, and that we need to shrink that down. I will, if we are waiting around town, I will take my plate armor, and I will trust my city folk to do what is right with it.
Let's see here. I'll keep my thieves' tools. I technically don't have proficiency, but they allow you to do things.
So are you trying to get it enchanted, or?
Yes, we need to enchant. I've seen the uncommon enchantments are simple, like immune to critical hits, or standard stealth. Those are the standard ones, and if that's what it is, this will be it. If it is something unique, all the better.
You will have to pay for it to be +1, and then unique thing. In total, that will run you 500 gold for both those things. No matter what, it will end up being a +1 armor, and then whatever random effect occurs.
That sounds wonderful. So
Alright.
500 gold it is. I will pay in coin now.
And with that, I will bid you all a happy Saturday and a good rest of your weekend.